today reports Yankees Devin Williams camp has discussed potential reunion in the Bronx for 3 years and $45 million for Devin Williams. What are
Jesus
they
Christ.
thinking?
Oh my God. Absolutely not. I didn't realize it was that much money. I saw a headline about it. Is that much money?
Breaking news. The Yankees are in talks with Devin Williams' people. 3 years, $45 million. Listen, man,
My
if
God.
the Yankees have Trent Grisham for $22 million, and then the year that Devin Williams had last year, and they give him a pay raise, this is exactly Brian Cashman falling in love with a player. This is Brian Cashman's ego not being his amigo and him trying to make things work. This is square peg, round hole bullshit again. You're telling me that he's going to spend $22 million on Trent Grisham, and then he's going to add another $45 million on top of it for Devin Williams? This is just like the $17 million that he allocated without getting Bryce Harper. This is the $72 million that he allocates for DJ LeMahieu, Giancarlo Stanton, and Marcus Stroman for 18.8. This is the misappropriation of funds. Like, I want to stop hearing about the payroll, Pat, because maybe if you fucking spent the money wisely, you wouldn't be having this problem with the payroll. You could, like, the Yankees need Doge and Elon Musk to come in and bust open the books and see what's going on. Is Cashman lining his pockets? Is he taking a little cream off the top? Is he taking a little relish off that hot dog? Because, dude, these financial moves, other than the Yarborough move, which I love, a left-handed specialist, middle relief, $2 million a year, that's the only move that I can make sense.
That's a great deal.
Pay increase, Pat?
That's a great deal. This is absurd. This is just.
How about this? You show up every day to your boss's office. You take a dump on his desk, okay, for about 6 months out of the year. Then he goes to you and goes, you know what, I'd like to give you a pay raise. Why? Because when you dropped trowel and took a dump on my desk every day, I don't know, there was something charming about it. Because that's exactly what Devin Williams did last year. He shit the bed in the first half of the season. He shit the bed in the June swoon. Then he started to get better. He was really good at the end of the year. But there's always in the back of your mind with Devin Williams, just like Carlos, I had chips in my bow, Rodon. Okay, he's a fucking liability. I'm telling you right now, you can't be trusted. Never rob a bank with Carlos Rodon and Devin Williams. They can't be trusted, baby. Rodon's a fucking liability. Devin Williams is a liability. Trent Grisham, if you want to ask me, is now a fucking liability because he is going to go down in production. He was the 11th best defender center fielder in the American League. He was the 21st best center fielder defensively in the league last year. Jason Dominguez had a better defensive metrics fielding than he did last year. He had hamstring problems all year last year. He was who we thought he was in the postseason last year when he fell back to earth and hit 111 with 2 hits in all of the postseason as a leadoff hitter. Pat, it makes no sense.
Saw it live and direct. I couldn't agree with you more.
In the building.
I couldn't agree with you more. After what happened in October, hence the name. You know how I feel about what happens in October. We get to the playoffs and I don't give a shit who you are. How many times did I say this shit about Judge? How many times I say about it? Yo, you're out here, like, you're getting paid all this fucking money. Yeah, we want you to hit during the season, but you better fucking hit in October. That's what we're here for. That's what we want. We want to chip. We want to contend every year. We don't want to see you guys just fucking bullshit all year long. And oh, yeah, great. Oh, big hits. And then it comes down to when it fucking counts and you shit the bed. Now, that didn't happen with Aaron Judge this year. He had a great.
Sure. I think there's a little bit of a false narrative to us Yankee fans this offseason. It's because I think that we're stuck in the mode of going, we got to get more bats. We got to get more bats, which the Yankees do. They need to get more right-handed dominant. But, dude, if you look at the run production that the Yankees had last year, they're top of the league. I get, man, the long ball's sexy. It's great. We need another right-handed bat. But we need to live in reality, too, bro. It's like the Yankees with Juan Soto last year. The Mets this year are doing the same thing. We need to get back to homeostasis. Adding Devin Williams, adding Trent Grisham, and adding Cody Bellinger is just going to give us the exact same team that we had last year, and everyone had a fucking top-notch season. You dripped every inch of juice out of everybody on this team last year. That's not a good thing. I'll give you a perfect example, Pat. The Mets 2 years ago, when they made that playoff run, everybody had a career year. Their third baseman had a career year. And guess what? They re signed the third baseman and they gave him a big contract and he fell back to earth again this year. You don't pay guys for last year's contract. It doesn't make sense. So, this is what I'm thinking. They're tying this into some kind of trade. They're doing something. They're up to something that we don't know about. But
I
they
hope so.
usually but my question is, why give this a guy a fucking qualifying offer? The Yankees bet against themselves. Hear me out. Trent Grisham, you don't give him a qualifying offer. Go, dude, go test the market. Go test the waters. Brian Cashman, who told Derek Jeter to go see what he can get on the open market. You don't let Trent Grisham go and try to get something on the open market. Tops, they would have tried to give him 11 or $12 million. Then he comes back with his tail in between his legs, like me at the vape shop. And then they go, all right, Trent, I'll give you 14 to $16 million. Take it or leave it for 1 year. What do you think? And he goes, yes, sir. And he takes $16 million. So guess what? You could have saved a boatload of fucking money, but you guys act like you're trying to save money, but you're not. You have Ryan McMahon, who couldn't hit water if he fucking fell out of a boat. Great defensive third baseman. He's making $17 million this year. You gave Marcus Stroman, a sixth starter, $18.8 million fucking dollars. What are we doing here? It's like champagne taste with a beer wallet, or it's actually a beer wallet with champagne taste. You know what I'm talking about, Pat?
Sure do. Hit the nail right on the head. I mean, I really don't have a whole lot to add to that, other than the fact that these guys they gotta choose which direction this team is going in, and spending money on all of these guys.
So now,
Like I said, I'd rather see some people traded, some things moved, some guys, some of the assets we have in the farm team, in the farm system. Excuse me, I'd rather see some of those people and some other things moved around. Let's go. I think we need arms.
so what?
I
I
think we
agree
need
with you. I think
we need a Skeens or a Scoobo. That's what we need. We should
okay.
go after one of them.
So I heard today. Now how would you feel about this trade? You got Spencer Jones, Will Warren, and three top flight prospects. Now, hear me out. For Scrooble, he would only need a 1 year rental like Juan Soto was. Are you making that deal?
Is that something that was actually proposed?
Yeah.
Or that's
If today, legit.
I mean, maybe.
Spencer Jones is like Frankenstein. He hit 30 home runs in AAA last year. Why would you not bring him up? The reason that they're probably not bringing him up is because he plays outfield like he has a blindfold on, just like Jason Dominguez, because everybody comes from our farm system, can't play defense, and they field this team like a fucking softball team. That's why. That's why Spencer Jones right now, when it's November 20th and it's bricks outside, that's why he's at Yankee Stadium right now, shagging fly balls, so he can bring his trade stock up. I think Spencer Jones is gone. I think either Jason Dominguez or Spencer Jones is gone. I want Kwan, the left fielder from the Cleveland Guardians. Me
I
and
would
you were in
love
the
Kwan.
building. Remember, we watched him. We spent time. Me and Pat. By the way, me and Pat have been to a combined 300 games together. Together, okay. We've seen literally two full regular seasons in our lifetime from going to games, and we're not even probably counting playoff games. So we've seen a lot. Me and Pat sitting there watching Kwan play left field last year. I was like, that's how you play fucking left field. That
I said that a couple times ago when we were talking, on here. Kwan is the move. Kwan is where we should go if we're gonna, how much is Kwan? Do you know what his contract is? I don't know that.
Kwan's gonna dictate like $16 to $20 million. He's gonna dictate the same money as a Ryan McMahon. So what are we even fucking? He's gonna take a prospect. Listen, man, I'm done with these prospect dudes. Like I listen. Jason Dominguez excites me. His swing really does. His plate discipline excites me. It's not his fault. It's the farm system of the Yankees' fault for doing what they do to these prospects. I don't trust Lombard Jr. I don't trust Spencer Jones. Do we need another huge 6'7" guy that strikes out 200 times a year? I mean, we've had Aaron Judge for the past 7 years. How good has it done us? If you know, hey, listen, man, I'm getting tired of winning MVPs. That's great, but we ain't got no fucking hardware to prove for it. So Spencer Jones, man, is a wet dream to a lot of teams, and I think you could get a lot more than him just in a Kwan. I think you could package him up and get some serious pitching depth. And guess what, Pat? Paul Skeens ain't going anywhere, brother.
Yo, so Kwan's contract is this year was $4.175 million.
Four
And
million dollars.
$4 million, and it's saying the contract guarantees him the full amount, and his average annual salary will remain the same for the 2026 season as well. It was a 1 year deal.
I thought it was $16 million how much he was making. Yo, dude, I mean, for $4 million, how is that not a no-brainer?
January 9th, 2025, $4.175 million.
So give him Jason Dominguez tonight. Now, but the thing about Kwan is the downside about Kwan is he hits for average, right? He's a little undersized, and also he's fucking left-handed. That's another left-handed bat that we got. We're two left-handed dominant. We need right hand. But then yet again, Jason Dominguez can't hit from the right side of the plate, and he's left-handed dominant. So we just wanted to jump on here today, and we just wanted to break it down. We wanted to tell you what Devin Williams was getting. We wanted to react to the Trent Grisham. We're going to have hot stove Yankees for you all year long. Me and Playoff Patty are going to be here. We're going to be tearing our hair out. Pat's got a little bit more than me to tear out. So we're going to be here documenting it all. Pat, New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts, I heard. What do you think?
Sure is, bud.
All
Sure
right.
is.
Remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. And don't be Trent Grisham for 22 mil. Bye.